If you're living off campus this year, what we're about to tell you is going to be a massive help.
It can be very different to living in student accommodation. You have to be more independent and aware of the rules of what living in a community brings.
We've been there, done that, and made all the mistakes so that you don't have to. So we're going to tell you everything you need to know to have the best time off campus.
Unfortunately, student houses are a bit of a target for thieves, as they're often full of laptops, phones and other expensive stuff. And unlike uni accommodation, there's no security team on hand. So, don't leave your doors unlocked and assume someone else is in the house. Lock it behind you whenever you leave. Same for windows, close and lock them.
Living off campus means you're going to be further away from uni. So, if you're ever walking home at night, try and go back in a group. If you can't do this, message your housemates to let them know you're on your way back.
It can sometimes be a bit of a hassle bringing your car to uni. Plus, it's not great for the environment. There's loads of great alternatives like buses, bikes and taxis if you do need to get around. If you do want to bring your car to your uni house, you'll first need to check if you need a parking permit. Speak to your landlord or letting agent or search on the council website. To get a parking permit, you're going to need proof of where you live and proof that you own the car. So that's usually your tenancy agreement and your V5C logbook or insurance documents that show your address.
When you're living off campus, it's easy to assume that everyone around you are students, but that's not always the case. You may not see other residents because of differences in daily routines, but you could be living with a real mix of elderly people and families with young children. So if you're meeting up with your friends, it's really important to be mindful of any noise you create, whether that's inside or outside your house. Many of your neighbours or those who live around you need to get up early for work, school or uni the next day. Like everyone in the community, you've also got a right to live somewhere without being disturbed by noise. Generally speaking, any noise that stops you enjoying your time in your home is considered an issue, with loud noise after 11 p.m. at night a particular concern.
Now it's up to you to manage your rubbish. So make sure you know which is your bin day by looking on the council website. Put the right bin out the evening before, and when it's empty, bring it back in. This stops them blocking the path from pushchairs and people in wheelchairs. Try not to overfill your bin, otherwise the council won't take it and you'll be stuck with rubbish that's difficult to get rid of. It also attracts rats, something you definitely don't want. If you find it's always full, get in touch with the council to order a new one or just a bigger one.
Living in a house at uni can be stressful. You'll probably be living with more people, but in a smaller environment, and arguments and fallouts will happen. If you haven't moved in yet, think about whether the people you're going to be living with are similar to you. Are they as clean or as messy as you? Do they have the same sleep schedule as you? Living in a house full of early risers when you're pretty much nocturnal isn't going to be fun. Bottom line, don't rush into it. No matter what landlords may say, there's always plenty of student houses to choose from. If you find things get tough, your uni can help.
Living off campus is awesome. It's a great opportunity to be really independent and have quite a different uni experience from first year.
But it's really important to be aware of the differences between living in uni accommodation and living in the community so that you can have the best experience possible.